We got the blogger photos from the just released Hot Toys Scarecrow from Batman Begins. This 6-scale figure right here just looks phenomenal. I'm just going to tell you right now, we're just going to look at all these blogger photos. Shout out to all the wonderful photographers who do these blogger photos. This looks amazing. I could just tell you, I've looked at a few of these pictures, not all of them, but let's go through these together kind of quickly and just see if our pre-orders were worth it. Let's just see. This is still available for pre-order as far as I know on Sideshow if you wanted to pick it up. But we can kind of see what this version looks like. Let's see if it holds true to what the prototype promised us. And I'm just telling you right now, right out of the gate, this mask looks incredible. Would you like to see my mask? That was my Cillian Murphy impression. I just hit that, sorry. I see this right here. This looks really, really good. Oh man, okay, the head sculpt. Head sculpt looks great. That's pretty much exactly what was promised to us in the prototype. I love the visitor badge there. Love the suit. Tailoring looks great. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I can just tell already that this is good. I'm enjoying this. And this is one that I really wanted to add to the collection. This is one that I really wanted to add to the collection. And you kind of see here, right here with the Scarecrow mask. The thing is, do you go Cillian Murphy head sculpt holding the mask, or do you go full on Scarecrow, Fear Toxin, have the mask on? You let me know how you're displaying it. But as somebody who's really collecting pretty much anything they're bringing out of the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy, this was a must-have for me personally, okay? And I'm being a lot more selective than I used to be with what I'm picking up. But anytime you can get a Batman villain, I think you got to prioritize that, because as much as you want to have like the Batmans, the Catwomans, the hero versions of the characters, you never know when we're going to get another villain. I mean, aside from like Joker, like that character in general, aside from that villain, you never really know when we're going to get another one. And I truly don't know when we're ever going to get another Scarecrow from Batman Begins. I really, really don't. And that's just the truth. And again, Hot Toys, you never know what they're going to do. They could definitely bring out an artisan version next week, limited to 1,000 pieces. You never know. But right here, I just think that this figure looks amazing. It's one that I think is going to fit perfectly with your Dark Knight trilogy shelf, your Batman shelf, however you're displaying. I'm doing a full-on Christopher Nolan trilogy of the Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. And, it's going to look so cool. You can have each version of Batman with their primary villain in the movie. Now, even though that this movie, Scarecrow was the villain that was in all the marketing, Cillian Murphy, we need that Ra's al Ghul. That's all I can think about. We need the Ra's al Ghul. We need the Liam Neeson. They already got the Liam Neeson head sculpt. That figure is like almost a grail for me. Getting the Liam Neeson Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins would be just a 10 out of 10 announcement that I'm really, really hoping for. But let's stay on task here. This head sculpt looks great. This truly looks exactly like the prototype, in my opinion. I think the jawline looks incredible. I think the eyes look great. I think the sculpted hair looks really good. And I just think they captured kind of Cillian Murphy's like gaze, his stare. He's got a really unique, has really unique facial features and has a really unique way of like conveying that on camera. And in this movie, he kind of gives that sinister look, but he kind of looks like he would just work at the hospital, but also has this darker side. And I think they've captured that in this head sculpt with the cheekbones, just the jawline work I think is really good. The sculpted hair looks great. And this is what I'm leaning towards. I really like this, where he's just kind of coming in Arkham. He's coming in to like talk to, the patients, but he's also got that Scarecrow mask. I kind of like this. This is kind of what I'm leaning towards with how the character is going to look and how I'm going to display the character. You let me know in the comments below how you'll display the character. But this looks great too, and that's the thing. There's options for you. And for a figure, again, it's still a super expensive price, right? I mean, we're talking, by the time you get to shipping and all that, over $300 for a figure that's going to sit on a shelf, okay? But when you just kind of look at like the comparisons of like, all the other 6-scale stuff, like that's just sadly enough, that's just the pricing of these things now. I still like that you get options with a baseline price of like, now the baseline price is around that $250 to $280 mark, right? But you still get options here. It's not just a figure you're just going to put on the shelf. You have options, display options with the mask, without the mask, briefcase, without the briefcase. So you have a little bit of options here. And I love how you got the Fear Toxin come out of the sleeve. I think that's an incredible effect here. And man, the more I'm looking at these blogger photos with the mask, I'm going to go through this quickly because there's a lot, but I mean, this looks incredible. Look at this mask. Look at the sculpt work on the mask here. I just think that looks amazing. That really looks good. This is a great photo here. That is so good. And so you're kind of seeing like how cool this is going to look on your Batman Begins shelf or on your Christopher Nolan trilogy shelf. Here you go. You can kind of get that. He's like, need a light, you know? Great movie, great scene, and awesome action photos here. And you kind of see this with your, maybe you got the DX-19, maybe you were able to get the Batman with the armory. So whatever Batman you have, this is going to look really good with this character. But here's the thing. You kind of do want to have the Batman Begins suit with this character. So, hey, Hot Toys, can we get a 2.0 updated version of the Batman Begins suit? That'd be incredible. A lot of people's favorite suit from that trilogy. And that would be a really welcome surprise. You can see it right here with the other villains. So the blogger photos, the bloggers know what they're doing. They're doing these blogger photos. They know exactly what we love as movie fans and collectors, because look, we got the Two-Face, we got the Harvey Dent, we got the Bane. You can kind of see them with all the different villains in the trilogy. And this just looks great. Him bringing it out of the briefcase with the glasses on. That's another display option that I didn't even think about. You can either have the glasses on or have the glasses off. Rotating eyes. I mean, this really looks great, especially for a character that I felt like I wasn't even sure if we'd get this character again. So the fact that we're getting the Jonathan Crane, we're getting all this different accessories in the briefcase. I love this level of detail here, and I love the way this looks with the glasses. I think I'm definitely leaning towards this version with him holding the mask, because the sculpt work I feel like is so strong that I definitely want to show it off in the display. So again, let me know in the comments below as we kind of finish up looking at these photos, because I really don't know how many there are, and all the bloggers did a great job with these photos. But let me know in the comments below how deep you're going on like this Batman Christopher Nolan trilogy line. Let me know if this is one that you are going to add to the collection. And again, for me, this is definitely not one that if I was getting my first figure, this would not be my first one. If it was my first 5, I probably wouldn't. But this is one that I think, even if you have a Batman and you really just want another figure, but you're like, man, one day I really want to collect the whole Christopher Nolan trilogy, this is a character that I think I would maybe consider picking up sooner rather than later, only because I don't see us getting this character for a very long time, if at all, because this is just a Batman villain. It's I just don't know. And so to me, it's like, oh, this is cool with Nightmare Batman. That is so sick. That is so sick. Anyway, here he is with the lighter. So again, this is one that I definitely think is, I'm excited for it, to say the least. And I'm excited to be able to add this to the collection. And it's one that I definitely think is a priority for me, because anytime you get a villain, especially the Batman villains, to me, it's just one that I definitely want to add to the collection. So let me know what you're going to be doing in the comments below. I definitely want to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.